A lot of people stretching their hamstrings all of the time and nothing really changes. Not because they're tight, but because they're skipping steps. And today I will guide you through a simple progression from easiest stage to advanced and show you how you can easily move to the next step. As we go through this, don't worry about doing all of them perfectly. Just notice, one level will feel comfortable and the next one will feel almost impossible. That's normal, and that's the one that your body actually needs. So, let's start with the level 1. Sit on the floor with your legs straight in front of you. Keep your posture in neutral position. Pull your toes up toward the ceiling and place the resistance band around the middle of your feet and hold the ends with your hands. Now, start pulling the band slowly while leaning your body forward. Keep your legs completely straight during the entire movement. Go only as far as your mobility allows. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Hold the deepest position for 5 to 10 seconds, then slowly come back up to the start position. Repeat this movement 10 to 15 times. Sit on the floor. One leg is bent close to your hip and the other leg is also bent with your knee up and foot flat on the floor. Place one hand under the knee of your working leg and lift that leg up. Other hand is next to your hip for support. Now slowly extend the working leg, lifting your foot up as high as possible. Go only as high as your mobility allows. When you lift it up, hold the leg up, point your toes down and pause, then point your toes up and pause, and slowly lower back down with control. Repeat this movement 10 times on each side. Start in a half kneeling lunge position. Both knees should be at 90-degree angles. Keep your posture straight. From here, slowly hinge at your hips. Move your hips back and down toward your heel while extending your front leg straight in front of you. Pull your toes up toward the ceiling. Lean your body forward as much as your mobility allows. Reach toward your toes with the opposite hand. Feel the stretch through your hamstrings. And hold that stretch for 5 seconds. Then slowly move back up to the start lunge position with control. Repeat this movement 10 times on each side. For this exercise, we are using a resistance band. Lay on your back and bring your hips close to a pillar. Place one leg straight up on a pillar and loop the resistance band around the foot of the other leg. Keep both legs as straight as possible. Now, slowly lower the leg with the band down toward the floor. Then slowly pull the leg back up, going as high as your mobility allows. Feel the stretch through the hamstrings. Hold the top position for 5 seconds. Then slowly relax and lower the leg back down. Repeat this movement 10 times on each side. For this exercise, you will need a resistance band. Lay on your back with one leg straight on the floor. Keep your body relaxed and your lower back neutral. Loop the band around the middle part of one foot and hold the ends of the band with your hands. With exhale, slowly start pulling the leg up using the band. Lift the leg as high as your mobility allows, keeping it straight as possible. Hold this position for about 5 seconds. Now, carefully remove the band, but try to keep your leg in the same position without letting it drop. Hold for another 5 seconds. Loop the band around your foot again and then slowly lower the leg back down to the starting position. Repeat this movement 10 times on each side. For this exercise, you will need two yoga blocks. Place the yoga blocks on the floor in front of you, shoulder wide apart. Stand with your feet behind the blocks, also shoulder wide apart. Hinge forward at your hips and lean down as much as your mobility allows. Place your hands on the block for support. Slowly start bend one knee while keeping the other leg completely straight. Feel the stretch through the straight leg hamstring. Then switch the sides. Move slowly and with control. If this position starts to be easy, you can always lower more down. And in the end, if with the yoga block start to be easy, you can remove it and do it from the floor. Repeat these alternating movements 10 times in total. Stand with your feet together and your body in a neutral position. Now bend your knees, pushing them slightly forward while keeping your feet flat on the floor. Hinge forward with your upper body and wrap your arms around your legs, hugging just below your knees. From this position, slowly start extending your legs. Push your hips up toward the ceiling. Go as far as your mobility allows and try during entire movement to maintain contact between your chest and your legs. Feel the stretch through your hamstrings. Then slowly bend your knees again and return to start position. Repeat this movement 10 times in total. For this exercise, you will need one yoga block. Place the block on the floor in front of you. Put one foot on top of the block, with your toes resting on the top and your heel on the floor, both legs fully extended. Now slowly hinge at your hips, pushing them back. Slightly bend the standing leg while keeping the leg on the block fully extended. Maintain a straight posture through the entire movement. Hold the deepest stretch for 10 to 50 seconds and feel the stretch through your hamstrings. Then slowly return to the start position with control. Repeat this movement 10 times on each side. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder wide apart and keep your feet parallel. Wait, let me change position so you can see the rest better. With exhale, hinge at your hips, pushing them back, and slowly start lowering your upper body down. Keep your torso completely straight as you move. Maintain straight legs through the entire movement. Hold the deepest position for about 10 seconds, feeling the stretch through your hamstrings. Then slowly return to the start position with control. Repeat this movement 10 times. Position yourself on a Roman bench machine. Place your feet parallel and in line with your shoulders. Lift one leg up behind you to about 90-degree angle and cross your hands over your shoulders. Slowly lower your upper body down with control. From there, engage your hamstrings and glutes to lift your body back up until you reach parallel position with the floor. Hold the top position for 5 seconds, then slowly lower yourself back down. Repeat movement 10 times on each side. Take two dumbbells and hold them at your sides. Place one foot on top of a box in front of you. Make sure your hips are facing the box the entire time. Keep your standing leg straight with the foot pointing forward toward the box and keep the back in neutral position. With exhale, slowly hinge at your hips and start lowering your upper body down. Push your hips back as you move. Keep both legs straight as your mobility allows. Lower yourself until you feel a strong stretch through the hamstrings of the elevated leg. Hold the bottom position for 5 to 10 seconds, then come back up to the start position. Repeat this movement 10 times on each side. Take a dumbbell and place it on one shoulder. Stand with your feet in line with your shoulders in a parallel position. Shift your weight slightly to the side holding the dumbbell. Keep both legs completely straight. Now push your hips back and start leaning your body down. Lower yourself with control, aiming to touch the floor with the opposite hand. As you move down, press the dumbbell up toward the ceiling. Keep your chest open and your torso rotating slightly toward the weighted side. Go as far as your mobility allows. At your maximum position, feel the stretch through your hamstrings. Then slowly return to the start position with control. Repeat this movement 10 times on each side. Step onto the box and place your feet shoulder wide apart in a parallel position. Lower yourself down into a deep squat. Hold the kettlebells in front of you, letting your arms hang naturally. From this position, slowly start pushing your hips up toward the ceiling. Allow the kettlebells to slowly pull your upper body down. Extend your legs as much as your mobility allows, keeping your feet flat on the box. Feel the stretch through your hamstrings. Hold position for about 10 seconds. Then slowly bend your knees and return back to the deep squat position with control. Repeat this movement 10 times. Take two dumbbells and hold them at your sides. Stand with your feet shoulder wide apart in a parallel position. Engage your core. Keep your chest lifted, shoulders slightly pulled back, and your spine neutral. From here, start hinging at your hips by pushing them back. Keep a slightly bend in your knees. As you hinge, let the dumbbells go down close to your legs. Keep them close to your thighs and shins the entire time. Lower your body forward as far as your mobility allows without rounding or collapsing through your back. Your spine stays natural. Go down until you feel a strong stretch in your hamstrings. Hold the bottom position for about 10 seconds, then slowly go back up. Repeat this movement 10 times in total. For this exercise, you will need an angle block and a bar. I'm using an Olympic bar. Take the bar and place it on your arms. Step on the angle block and place your feet in a narrow stance. Stand tall with your posture in a neutral position and your core engaged. From here, slowly begin to roll down. Start with your shin to the chest, then round through your upper back, and finally hinge from your hips. Through the entire movement, push your hips back. Lower yourself as far as your mobility allows. You will hold the deepest position for about 5 seconds, then slowly reverse the movement. Repeat this movement 10 times. This isn't really about touching your toes. Good hamstrings mobility makes everyday movement easier. Bending down, walking, lifting, even sitting without your back taking over. And when this area moves well, your body doesn't need to compensate. And if some of the levels felt impossible, that's completely normal. Your body isn't resisting you. It just doesn't accept the position yet. Stay with one level for a week or two. Give it time to feel familiar. Breathe there. Move slowly. You don't force flexibility. You let the body to accept the moment and then will open up on their own. Come back to this later and you will notice that something that used to feel blocked now feels completely natural. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like it and share with someone who might need it too. Drop me in the comment your level, don't forget for that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!